Michael Roth, holistic addiction and wellness specialist, reveals powerful holistic strategies to help with successful addiction recovery on Business Innovators Radio. Holistic addiction and wellness specialist Michael Roth, C.Ad, SRC, was the featured guest on Business Innovators Radio with host James Hamilton Healy, talking about powerful holistic strategies to help with successful addiction recovery. On a recent episode of Business Innovators Radio with James Hamilton Healy, Michael Roth, holistic addiction and wellness specialist, discussed powerful holistic strategies to help with successful addiction recovery. Roth is a holistic addiction and wellness specialist who has been in the field for over 35 years now. And although Michael is based in Ventura, California, he does a lot of consultations over Skype, meaning he has a very diverse reach that extends outside of the West Coast. In this episode, he breaks down the motivations for his getting into the field, various holistic approaches towards addiction recovery, what constitutes love and sexual addictions, and much more. According to Roth, holistic has to do with the mind/body connection. When thinking about addiction, the mind and body are inextricably linked. So a holistic treatment method can be a real difference maker when treating addiction. Roth said, "My focus is on the blind spots that can occur in the mind and actions of those who are seeking recovery from addiction. These blind spots are blockage points that get in the way of successful recovery efforts." When host James Hamilton Healy asked if he had any areas of specialization, Roth answered, "I specialize in helping men get free from their sex and love addictions." And when explaining the difference between sex and love addictions, Michael said, "Sex addiction has more to do with pornography usage and other compulsive sexual behaviors. And love addiction hinges on validation and getting self-esteem from other people, often multiple partners or qualifying people." During the interview, Roth shared, when it comes to seeking recovery, there is a certain perceived stigma associated with sex addicts over drugs and alcohol, explaining, "This stigma is fundamentally not true. They are just normal people who can't escape their compulsive behaviors. But because of the perception exists, it can mean that not a lot of people seek help or treatment for their sex addictions." Mr. Roth said he grew up in a family with a long history of addiction. He is also a recovering love addict, so the subject is very familiar to him. And having been a mind and body practitioner for decades now, Roth is continuing his good work and wisdom to the field. During the interview, Michael provides a few really crucial examples of how his holistic recovery methods help clients. But one that really highlights the breadth of his practice is the clarity that abstaining from sexually compulsive behaviors can bring. The interview concluded with Roth saying, "Once clients reach the point of being able to clearly distance themselves from their addictive patterning, their brain chemistry becomes more regulated and grounded. And this can lead to greater levels of recovery success." To listen to the full interview on Business Innovators Radio, learn more about Michael Roth, please visit